I'm ready when you are. Hello again, and we're still in the fantastical world of beasts and heroes and heroines, and we are talking another stop motion movie, another Ray Harryhausen,
Right.
his final work. This is the 1981 Clash of the Titans. Not to be confused with the 2010 version with all the CGI stuff. We don't do CGI. We do stop motion. So yeah, this is a tale of Perseus, the son of Zeus, on a quest to save Andromeda from the clutches of the Kraken. Goes on a quest. He gets gifts from the gods to help him along the way, and a few creatures along the way too.
Yep.
With the evil villain of Calibos,
Yep.
which was we found out in another cast was a cannibalized troglodyte.
Oh, he was.
The yeah the motion caption figurine
Uh-huh.
was the troglodyte body.
Oh wow. Okay, so then they just like added
Head and
the kind of like scaly stuff on the outside of him and then put a different head on him.
yeah,
Oh wow, okay.
but anyway, we digress.
Yeah,
So Clash of
also the face of the Calabas was really from the guy who played him, you know?
Neil McCarthy.
Yeah, and he was in. He played that guy who was so evil that he was used to change history and in the mind of evil in the prison in whatever Yorkshire or no, I don't remember where the prison was, but anyway, that was where the brigadier went and talked Cockney for a second.
Yeah, but he was also a villain in Power of Crawl and stuff like
Power Crawl, yes, he was. That's right.
that.
Crawl,
uh,
crawl, crawl.
but anyway, we
This
can.
this time like he was actually a supernatural beast like you like Lee.
Yes. So this is our discussion of Clash of the Titans. Let's get back to that. Susan, opening thoughts.
Okay, well Tim Pigott-Smith. Okay, I just gotta say what a cool thing to do. As a guy in this, he's really fun. I think like I liked that, and then there's Burgess Meredith, and him without Rocky is again again we're referencing Rocky, but because of Burgess Meredith, and the
I
last
know
time
some.
we were referencing Rocky was because of the Eye of the Tiger, but this one is he's actually like really he's central to the Apollo Creed Rocky circle that is still growing to this day. And yeah, and then Sean Phillips played Cassiopeia, and Judy Boker played Andromeda, and I don't know what she did after this, but I loved Andromeda in this. And the reality of like how they were able to animate these mythical beasts, and the Pegasus and the Kraken and uh,
Medusa.
Medusa. Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. This was a really, really cool movie, and I I remember watching it like 20, 30 times in the early 80s.
Really?
I really, yeah, we had a copy of it, and I just watched it a lot. I watched it every like couple 6 months or something. It was one of my faves, and also I liked the fact that Maggie Smith was in it, and she spoke, she ate the scenery even as just her head. How amazing is she as an actress? Oh my God,
I mean, some. Well, let's. You've got Harry Hamlin, uh, Jodie Bowker, Burgess Meredith, Maggie Smith, Sian Phillips, Claire Bloom,
Yeah, Claire
uh,
Bloom as Hera. Wasn't Hera cool?
Ursula Andress,
Oh my gosh.
Laurence Olivier. Who else? As you've already mentioned, Tim Pigott-Smith. Neil McCarthy, Jack Gwilym, Donald Houston, Dame Flora Robson was in this, playing one of the three witches. To get a
Oh, yeah.
dame, to get a dame to play one of those in a short space, not on screen much.
No, 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 not on screen much. That was amazing.
What a cast!
Oh my gosh, it was so great. It was so great. And Laurence Olivier, I'd never seen him in anything before I saw this. And I didn't have the kind of awe for him, but
Yeah,
I did figure out that that's where that awe should go later on after I've
yeah.
seen a few things. I mean, he just he was one of those actors who you were like supposed to be completely blown away by, like like very few others that I can think of at this point.
Oh,
Like Feel Good and
well, you had you had Olivia, you had Gail Good, you had Richardson, Ralph Richardson.
that's Ralph Richardson. Yes, quite. And these were like these were the these were the linchpins of all Shakespeare in
Burton, Richard Burton.
yeah, all Shakespeare in
Yeah.
in all of the. I mean, geez, it's just amazing. So I was floored. And then finally, that was so good. It was. Go
It,
ahead.
well, for me, this sort of. I mean, I said this in the last movie. It brings back great memories. I never went to the cinema to see this one,
No.
but while it was at cinema showing in 1981, our school, so I was about 11, used to do out of hours activities. It was like like a club on the school premises, and they used to sell tickets, and they used to put movies on. And one of these movies was Clash of the Titans while it was still showing in the cinema.
Oh my.
So we used to sit down in the hall or wherever it was, on the school mats, watching Clash of the Titans on a big projector screen. They did the same for Empire Strikes Back. Um, yeah, so it was out. Just buy a ticket during the school while you was at school, and then later on come back to the school on a night and sit down and watch a movie.
So good.
Yeah, so that brings back memories of watching it at school, and just being in awe of. 'Cause I just love the fantasy, the adventure, um, the simplicity of the story, but it's not simplistic work doing the stop motion.
No.
Let's say
No.
you've got to realise what Ray Harryhausen did for movies. He created characters, what we still visualize and remember from, I don't know, 60, 70 years going on now.
Yep.
Um, and each character was totally sort of different from the rest. I mean, you look at the Kraken, what a creation. Added to live action, scenes. and putting this huge Kraken in that. I mean, it's not on screen for very long, but it sells the movie.
No kidding. No kidding. It was amazing.
Even Pegasus the Flying Horse. How good was that in stop motion?
Oh, it's beautiful.
I mean,
no doubt there was and the little owl, the little mechanical owl too.
What was that called?
Was it Bobo
or something like that?
Bobo, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Great creation. I mean, that did make a little cameo in the remake in the 2010s. Yeah. But
because they needed to, because without that, it just didn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, they just did a little nod to the past movie, I suppose. But yeah, great cast. Great. I mean,
bless you.
You had Maggie Smith as you know. Was she the villain of the piece? Because she was the one who set all this quest up to undo what Zeus had done to her son Calibos.
Yeah.
But Zeus was king of the gods, wasn't he?
Zeus was just, cavalier and didn't give a crap, and shout on who he shot on and yell. He didn't care.
I mean, that showed it when he destroyed the city of Argos, or with the Kraken destroyed it.
Yeah.
Just because the king disowned his wife and child.
Yep.
But again, it wasn't his child; it was Zeus's child.
Yeah.
Just
jealousy and pettiness and all these things that are just so like stinking human.
Yeah.
Just normal old human junk, and not these characterizations that you necessarily point to godhood or whatever.
I did like the way that up in Olympus everything was white.
Yeah.
All the robes were white.
Yep.
The walls was white. I think, God, it must be hell to clean. Yeah. But so moments for you then, Susan. Clash of the Titans. What memories and?
Well, there was. Hang on. There was. First of all, a couple more shout outs. John Gavin, Mike Edmonds, and Mike Cottrell as the dwarves, as the little men. That I really enjoy these stories that are allowing the little people to be part of. And so yeah, it was good that we watched Willow earlier, and they were Mike Edmonds was in Willow. I was let's see, my favorite moments were I loved it when I loved the flying scenes with Pegasus, and I also loved how how Perseus had to capture Pegasus to begin with.
You sort of tame him. Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of because Pegasus was not and then how Pegasus was like so willing to help Andromeda. It's like Pegasus noticed something in her And Andromeda, and when she was chained to the rock, um, I, I I just thought, if they made the sea that much more dangerous, the actual like water like slapping up against the thing,
And
she would like that would have made the Kraken more realistic. But uh, they did what they could, and that was fun. And I did like I love the Kraken piece, and um I like the piece where Perseus drops his shield and still has to try and get Medusa. So that was kind of a high jeopardy moment. Anyway, those are my favorite moments. I don't know about you, Lee. What were your favorites?
well, I mean, you just mentioned Medusa. I thought that scene there where she's hunting him in her temple
Uh-huh.
is quite suspenseful. Even if she's just what, an 8-inch model, clay model,
Uh-huh.
but what a great stop motion creature. The movement of a snake body with the rattlesnake, and then the arms, and also the snakes on her head moving.
Yeah.
Amazing work. Yeah, I mean, Perseus was quite clumsy, wasn't he?
But,
Yeah, he got 3 gifts off the gods: helmet, shield, and sword. He lost all 3.
uh-huh.
I mean,
Well,
after he used them for a purpose, but then he lost all 3.
when he lost him. Yep.
Um, I thought the confrontation with him and Calibus was great.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that was one evil guy,
Yeah.
but he he was only made evil. Zeus made him evil.
Yeah.
He transformed him.
He transformed him from a decent looking chap to something like
He was due to marry Andromeda.
horrifying.
So all the problems in this movie is down to Zeus.
That's what I'm saying. Zeus was a cavalier son of a bitch.
Yeah. What else was there? Giant scorpions.
Oh yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant giant
Drain
scorpions.
drain a little of her blood out and boom. Oh my god.
What else was there? Um, the, there was the way you saw the Kraken or the soldiers turn to stone. What an amazing effect.
Yeah.
Back then as well, this is 1981. The
Yeah.
way that amazing. You've got and then you've got the three arguing witches, the blind witches
Oh yeah.
with the one glass eye. Give me the eye I want to see. um, and as I said earlier, to get Dame Flora Robson to be one of the witches, I mean, you mostly don't know her, but she did a lot of work back in the 40s, 50s.
Oh,
Uh,
cool.
so she got a damehood because of her acting. Um, and to have her as a blind witch. But yeah, say Claire Bloom then as Hera as well.
Yeah.
Uh, she's still on the go. Is Claire Bloom? She did she pop up in a Doctor Who once?
Probably. Let me look.
If I remember rightly, didn't she stand there like that with her eyes like that? And everybody said that's the Doctor's mother.
Oh,
The end of time.
yes.
But, I'm sure that was her. And also you got Pat Roach in this.
Oh yeah,
So
the
Pat,
the, the guy, the bald guy.
No, he made the sword. Pat Roach.
No, the actor was bald. Yeah, I remember them making the sword.
He wasn't bald in this part.
All right.
He was bald in another movie, if I remember rightly, and I think that was Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, she played the woman in the two episodes were End of Time Part 1 and End of Time Part 2.
Then, as you guess, you've got Sean Phillips as well, great Welsh actor, and we've only last week we reviewed a audio drama with Sean Phillips
With
in it.
Sean Phillips, yeah, the
So
E.D. James, right?
So
Fantastic.
all these actors keep coming round every time we do something.
I know, it's true. It's true. We're kind of lucky. We're getting pretty well versed with all these folks.
But also as well, Wikipedia and Google with the cast list, it helps
That
out.
helps.
It helps because I'm no good at remembering names. So anything else you want to say about Clash of the Titans?
No, it's fantastic. I'm just really glad that we reviewed it, and yeah, I guess the fact that in this movie many of the people have become dames or OBEs or whatever are
Let's have a look. Dame Maggie Smith.
Yeah. Laurence Olivier.
Lord Olivier. Yeah, Lord Olivier.
Olivier.
Who else was in here? I think there's a couple more. Oh yeah, Dame Flora Robson. I'm sure there's another one I've mentioned, but yeah, it's a great movie. Still, I mean, it's 1981.
Yeah,
it stands the test of time, and it
does.
It drags you in straight away.
Yep.
There's no slow build up. It's straight into the story. Yep. So what's your final say then and score?
Well, I will give this. I'm going to just do it again. I'm going to do this a 10 head snakes out of 10 because I just think it's just the best, and I think that Harryhausen deserves all the credit for creating a bunch of impossible to forget, super remembery. Anyway, movies that are just brilliant, and I just think that this one deserves 10 out of 10, and I would strongly suggest that you come alongside me and enjoy this at the same time, and maybe rate this exactly the same as me. Right?
Oh, do you now?
Rightly?
Yes, it's gonna be 10 glass eyes out of 10. It's enjoyable. Great story, as you say. Ray Harryhausen was a genius in his art form. He doesn't get enough credit, in my opinion, for what he did for movie making.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
But at least when we review movies of this ilk, we can say what he deserves recognition. Great cast, an amazing cast, great sceneries as well. So all in all, a fun movie. It stands the test of time. I do recommend people out there, if you haven't seen the original Clash of the Titans, go out there. It's available at DVD, Blu-ray, Amazon, Netflix, or wherever streaming sites. You name it, it's out there.
Yeah.
please leave a message below. Let us know what you thought of it. Let us know if you want to join our little gang. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Insta, and YouTube. Just leave a little message, comment below, and we'll try
Like
and get
and
you.
subscribe and hit the bell notification.
Yes, you do. Yeah. You just need to be 18 plus. That's all. Because sometimes things we review are 18 rated. So we don't want to get into trouble. You know what I mean? And sometimes our little discussions can be a little bit 18 rated as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So that's all we have to be that age and over. Have a camera, microphone built into your PC, laptop, tablet, or mobile phone. You're good to go. The Zoom app is free. It's free totally. So all you have to do is download that, and you're in. So come join us. Have a bit of fun. It's something to do on a Sunday night for me. It's something for Susan to do on a Sunday afternoon.
Yep.
Because if you haven't noticed, we're not in the same time zone.
No.
Yeah, and the accents might give it away. But hey, we've had people from other countries join us before, so we can sort of sort it out, sort of wherever you are, with time zones. We might be a little bit buggered with New Zealand and Australia though.
Uh-huh.
They're about 13 hours in front.
Yep. That's hard.
Yeah. So that's it for now. So until next time, keep watching the movies, keep watching the TV, keep listening to the audio dramas, keep listening to the albums, because hopefully we'll get an album review at some point this year.
Oh,
We haven't
good.
done it for a while, so let's go down that route at some point. So until next time, guys, please be safe out there. Bye for now.